Hey guys, my name is Daniel Andre Osterreich and I have a successful OnlyFans agency for the past 5 years. And in today's video, I'm gonna show you how to scale your OnlyFans agency. Now, before we get started, I'd like to address the fact that there's a lot of tutorials out there and I watched most of them. But what I found out is that they are or too long, too complicated, or just simply too overwhelming. So I created an easy and simple tutorial for you guys to show you how you can scale your OnlyFans agency from 0 to 100K a month within a half year. All right, guys, so let's get started. So the first thing you need to do is get decent equipment, okay? Now, if you start from 0, what you need is a decent smartphone. Probably around 300 bucks will get you one on eBay, okay? You probably already have one, so you can get started right away. It doesn't matter if it's iPhone or Android, both work equally well. I personally use Android, but it's up to you what is more pleasant. Now, the second thing you want to do is have a laptop. Now, this is going to make your life a lot easier and it also enables you to work from anywhere you want and also fastens the process of getting you to this 100K benchmark. Now, the best thing you can do is to have a desktop PC with 2 screens, even better to have 3 screens because this will enable you to even work faster, okay guys? Now, you probably already own these devices, so you're basically ready to go. The other thing you're gonna need is of course also to have a good internet connection because you're gonna do a lot of uploading, so it needs to go efficiently, all right guys? So let's move on to the next point. Right, finding models. Now, without a model, nothing is happening. Now, the first thing you want to do is to make sure you have a contract that abides by all laws in the country you are from and also the contract the model is from. Of course, I have a template for you guys, so you can hit me up at Insta or at Telegram and I will answer you as quickly as possible and help you out, all right? So the best thing you can do in the beginning, if you are working from scratch, right, you're starting with absolutely nothing, you have your equipment, but you need to find a model, do it with your girlfriend or partner because this allows you to learn everything without the pressure of doing everything right the first time, all right? So Facebook and Instagram are really working well for us. We get about 12 models a day applying, and of those 12 models, we get about 1 per week who is actually enlisting, okay? And of those 4 models a month, again, 1 is really doing a good job and we keep her in. So what you need to remember is when you start this is that most models will not create the right content for you. Now, these are models that usually don't have OnlyFans or Instagram in the beginning, so you have to start from scratch. Now, if you want to know the system we are using to get these models from Instagram and Facebook, send me a DM on Instagram and I will answer you as quickly as possible and I will help you out, okay? All right, so scouting on Instagram or sending DMs on Insta, right? This is basically the best way because it will make you help select the models you want to work with. Now, it's very simple. You can already see that they have a decent amount of followers. Most of them have already OnlyFans. So it's a really good way to identify, like I said, which models you want to work with. Now, if you want, I also have a full tutorial, which is free. You can check it out on my channel. It will definitely help you out and save you a lot of time on how to find more models for your OnlyFans agency. All right, guys? Next, how to create great content. So what you want to do is get good examples, which makes absolute sense. Now, a good way to do this is checking out what the trends are and what is working for others. I have a link in the comment section where you can see TikTok videos that are trendy right now. Of course, these TikTok videos work also for other social media platforms, so it's a great way to get started and to give you a feeling of what is working. So the next thing you want to do is make a creation schedule and keep to it, because if you constantly change it, you will not know what works, and in addition, it will create chaos which your models will not appreciate, all right? Now, if you need help with this, I have a couple of Excel templates that will fasten the process greatly. Send me a DM on Insta and I will help you out, all right, guys? Next, make sure the pictures are of great quality. Not just good quality, but great quality, okay? Because this is an example for the customers to see what they will get if they buy a subscription or buy content from you. Now, what is very important is also that it will lure them. So it needs to be in a way that they want to see more. Okay, now the background also needs to look good. If it's a trashy background with a trashy apartment where everything looks shit, where there is stuff on the wall and things like that, this will not help you with selling, all right? Now, you're probably going to sell to Americans, so it's important that the background kind of indicates that the content has been made in the United States. All right, guys? Very simple. Next, the same with Reels. It needs to have a good background, a good quality of the film, and also the sound needs to be great. Now the Reels should be around 5 till 10 seconds long to get the best results. The content you sell on OnlyFans consists out of 2 parts. The stuff they will get when they buy a subscription, and the stuff they will get during the chat, okay? Now what is very important is to make sure that what they get in the subscription is slightly better than what they get on the free social media accounts, all right? Because if it's not, they will be out immediately. Trust me on that, all right? So make sure it's a little bit better, but don't go all the way and show everything she has to offer, because they will just simply not buy anything anymore if you show too much, right? Makes sense. Now again, if you need more information, check out my content creation video. This will give you a clear indication of what to create and how to go about it. All right, guys, next. Now this can be a little bit complicated, but I made a short summary for you guys so you understand at least what's going on. Now, if you're gonna create a OnlyFans account, you need to let the model do it. Why? Because number 1, she needs to do a verification check, and number 2, she needs to fill in her bank details, okay? You cannot do anybody else's bank details. It needs to be the same as the model's name, all right? So after that, when she created it, you get her login details, and that's the way you're gonna log in. Make sure though that you use a mobile proxy with the area where she is from, all right? Now the reason why you want to do that is because if you're starting to scale and all your OnlyFans accounts are on your IP address, there will be problems in the future and your accounts can get blocked, which you want to avoid at all costs, of course. Now, every platform has different account setup requirements, all right? Now, if you want a full guide for this, DM me on Insta and I will give it to you. Make sure also, if you create them, that you use also mobile proxy servers, all right, guys? Now, you should already warm up all accounts before you use them. Most of them have some sort of identification process, okay? Now, don't worry about this too much because it's mostly only to see if you are human or not. You can even use your own identification, it will be fine, all right? Next, never use the word OnlyFans on your social media accounts. They will shadow ban you if you do it and your accounts become worthless, all right? Instead, use link trees. You can get them for free on Google. Just type in Linktree free on Google and you will get what you need. Again, check out my full account creation video for more info. It will help you greatly to fasten the process of get this thing rolling and avoiding shadow bans of all costs. All right, guys? Let's move to the next page. Now, before you start posting, it really makes sense to make a posting schedule. Don't change it for at least a month because this will give you solid data on what works and what doesn't work. Keep in mind though that some weeks are more busy than other weeks. This is simply because in some weeks people get their salary and in other weeks they are out of salary, right? Now, of course, also some months are more productive than other months. January is mostly the worst and December is the best because then you have Christmas, all right? So make sure that then you are going on full power. Now, another very important thing is to make sure you follow other creators, not only to get the right content, right? Because you see what is working, but also the algorithm will catch on and will make sure that your content that you post will be shown to people that will actually tap into it and buy, all right? Really important. It's the same thing with comments. It works really well with the algorithm and it also makes sure that the comments that you place, potential clients will read it and they will go to your profile and follow you, okay? Makes sense. Record everything you do. Now, this gives you valuable feedback on how to proceed in the future. I made the mistake by not doing that and I was not really sure what was working, yes or no, okay? So if you don't want to waste your time, make sure you record everything. Now, if you need an Excel template for this on how to record it, send me a DM on Insta and I will share it with you, okay? Now, the whole reason why you are posting is to gain subscribers for your OnlyFans page and turning them into long-term customers. Now, if you want to have the full guide, check out my How to Get 100 Subscribers a Day. It will help you greatly and fasten up the process, okay, guys? Next one. You want your subscribers to spend money on you, not just on the subscription, but later on the chat. And not just once, but over and over again. Keep in mind that all subscribers, they want the meeting in the end, okay? Now, it's your job to extend the meeting, keep extending it, and try to sell as much content as possible. Eventually, you probably will lose the client because he will figure out that you're never gonna meet in the end. But like I said before, you wanna extend this to make as much money as possible on them. Now, the best way to make a script is by engaging with your subscribers, all right? You will see what works and what doesn't work. Sentences that will lead to a sale, and of course, offers that you might have, okay? So your script is really, really valuable. If you want to save a lot of time on your script, send me a DM on Instagram and I will get you a really solid script that will make you a lot of money, okay? Right. Now, when you start to sell from soft to hard, all right? Never in the beginning show too much. Imagine if you, in the first video, you show the pussy, she does anal and she sucks a dick. Chances are very limited that the guy will buy another striptease video after that, all right? So sell from soft to hard. It's super important. Mass DMs is a really important tool to get a conversation started, and this should be the only thing that you want to use it for, okay? Don't use it to send offers and stuff like that. Guys will usually not go for it, but use it to get a conversation started that will lead to multiple sales, all right? This will also make you 10 times more money than with just an offer that you sent on a DM. The customer needs to think that he's special and that you're not just a scripted robot that sends out these DMs to take in money, okay? Figure out if the customer is in a position to have fun with you and to jerk off. If he is busy sitting in a restaurant with his wife, you are wasting your time. I recommend you check out my free chatting course video. It will tell you everything in great detail and will save you a lot of time and also a lot of mistakes, right? So if you have any questions or you need help, send me a DM on Insta and I will get back to you as soon as possible, right? So next, now once you got the first steps figured out, it's time to scale your OnlyFans empire. You now have a solid understanding on what works, what doesn't work, and how everything functions. This whole process can be achieved within half a year or even faster. Of course, during this process, you're already gonna make a shit ton of money if everything works out good, okay? It's important that you have a vision on how your OnlyFans empire looks in the future. Make sure this vision is in great detail and is positive and will give you this winning feeling. Let this feeling wash over you, okay? You see your vision, step into that vision and become the vision. Now it's a good time to find more models and use all the knowledge you attained during this first period. Now you can only do so much yourself. If you want to scale beyond 1 or 2 models, you need a solid team to help you. And you also want to have fun, right? If you have a team, it will enable you to enjoy your life more. Now finally, what you want to do, it's not really completely necessary because you will already have a shitload of money, but to start your own YouTube channel like I did is the next stage if you have a successful OnlyFans agency. Now this will make finding models more easier because you can show them the channel and they will know that you have a solid understanding of everything, but it is also a way to help other agencies to become more successful. Reinvest at least 80% of your profits. Don't be stupid and waste it on unnecessary things. Good times go hand in hand with bad times, so you don't want to bet everything on one horse. Alright, so like I said before and like I'm saying in every video, it doesn't have to be so damn complicated. With these easy steps, you can start your OnlyFans agency with almost zero investment money. Of course, you need to invest your time, and the more, the better. Hope this will get you started and take full control of your life like it did for me. Thank you for watching this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. If you have any questions and you want to speed up the process, feel free to send me a DM on Instagram or on Telegram and I will answer you as soon as possible. That's a promise. You can find all the links down below in the comment section. Alright guys, thank you for watching and have a good one.
Tonight I'm heading out beyond the reef, where my grandfather taught me how to read the sea. The moon above is showing me the way, like generations did in their own days. I cast my net into the gentle swell.